me. Who do I think I am?
It's not. We're not melting. That's what we wear.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's the only time we have to wear
It's like
clothes like this.
75.
If it's lower than 75,
Yeah.
the jackets, the scarves come out.
Life a la Latina presenta Socialiciando. Sí, Socialiciando. Con Alicia Civita.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I'm happy, but I wanted to know what motivated you to go back to Nick and to Donnie.
A lot of it, honestly, besides the opportunity to do a sequel, to go back to a character that, I've known and to add new layers to him, a lot of it was Christian. Christian Gudigas, our director, he can hype you up to do anything. And, the dude has such good spirit to have while you're filming, and it's somebody that you can rely on. You don't run into that a lot with directors, and Christian is a huge part of why I want to keep doing these as much as they'll allow us to. He's a great dude to work with.
I thought you were going to tell me to hang out with this guy.
No, I could call him.
Hello.
Yeah.
What am I, chopped liver?
No, I could call Gerard. Christian.
The main reason I wanted to do it was because of the script. No, we had, even that first movie, it was like a family.
Yeah.
Right? It was amazing with the team, and that's something I'd say for Christian. He does love to make it like a family, but we also made a really special movie. I thought it was unusual in its story and its characters, and it won, we got a real great fan base from that. So they have the chance to climb back in, put those shoes on again.
I thought it was interesting when I read that you guys were inserting humor in the movie. But if people are expecting big laughs, that's not it. The chuckles are fantastic.
Yes.
And the eyes. And I think that's harder to do than just to make a comedic scene. So
Absolutely.
I want to know what was more difficult, to generate those chuckles or the action scenes that were also something else?
The action for sure, because me and Gerard have to joke. If we don't, I think we'll get an ulcer. If we just have to let that energy out, when you get the both of us on one set, it's just the laughs are going to be there. I think it really is cool to have those subtle laughs. Those stick out a little bit more than when you're trying to be funny. And the action scenes definitely are harder. Catching a laugh with Gerard is easy.
But I love your point that you're saying, because I think the movie is very, very funny, but it never belies the tension. You're never out of the tension of the story. And in that respect, we actually had a hilarious, it's one of my favorite scenes I ever did, and I was in a car, but it was too laugh out loud. And it pointed the movie in a different direction, so we took it out. Because to get that perfect balance of emotion, tension, excitement, the action is spot on, but then basically to have all of that, with some humor as well.
We need to see that scene then in the after.
Yeah,
well, it's coming out, by the way. It's in the DVD and the extras.
So I have to go, but I have to ask you about Stoic. That's one of my favorite movies in my life. I saw it with my kids, everything.
Yeah.
What can you tell me without getting in trouble?
Oh, I mean, I think I know how to stay out of trouble. What happens at the end? No, it's amazing. It's amazing. I've seen the movie without the special effects. Even that, just the movie with a lot of stuff missing, had me in tears, had my jaw dropping. It was hilarious, was very moving. And then I've seen little sections of it with the special effects close to being done, and it is gobsmacking. I mean, I think it's going to be a classic and give everybody what they want. It was amazing to be on those sets and to really see that world for real, because that's what I'd always want. When I was filming, just doing The Boys, I'd always go, God, what must it be like to be there and with those dragons on Burke Island, and on those Viking ships, and suddenly I was there as Stoic, and it was really an honor. It was beautiful.
One last question for you, one word. Which WWE wrestler are we sending against Big Nick?
Oh, man. Oh, it's gonna have to be a good one. I mean, Big Nick, definitely a sizable opponent. You need the top of the line, bro. So I gotta go with my greatest of all time, Roman Reigns, bro.
Oh, I even
Roman
know who that
Reigns.
is.
And then The Undertaker in his youth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you going up against the Undertaker for the WrestleMania streak?